After going an entire 2 weeks without playing a new Neo Geo fighting game, I was beginning to break out in cold sweats. Salvation arrived just in time in the form of Fighter's History Dynamite from Data East. Only fear of losing my job keeps me away from this game long enough to review it. Yeah, it's just another Neo Geo kick and punch, but it improves on its predecessor immensely. I've played almost every tournament fighting game out there, and Dynamite is one of the best. Everybody knows that the first test for games in this genre is how they stand up to Capcom's Street Fighter games. The first Fighter's History game, now available for the SNES, looked and played so similarly to Street Fighter II Turbo that Capcom filed a lawsuit. They lost, and Fighter's History was allowed to stay. Dynamite proves to be less of a ripoff of Street Fighter II Turbo, but probably won't be compared to it anyway, because it currently exists on the Neo Geo. The addition of 2 new characters, plus the ability to play as the 2 bosses from Fighter's History, gives Dynamite 13 playable characters and 91 possible matchups in all. Utilizing all 4 buttons on the Neo Geo joystick, light and strong punches and kicks, Dynamite's combo system is deep. Each character possesses several unblockable sequences of moves requiring precision timing. Special moves are abundant as well, and are much easier to pull off than those in other Neo Geo fighting games. So good is the control that I was able to do every special move listed in the manual, as well as some not listed in the manual. Dynamite gets a dose of originality courtesy of its weak point system, carried over from the first Fighter's History. Every character has a weak spot on his or her body covered by a piece of clothing or gear. 3 solid hits to this area will cause the character to lose the protective piece and become dizzied momentarily. A good combo or special move can usually finish them off after this is done. Even if they're not instantly killed, any successive hits to the weak spot will do extra damage. This system provides for more skill and aim in combat and can turn the tide of a match quickly. Fighter's History Dynamite not only contains the best pure combat engine yet in a Neo Geo title, it also takes the cake in the graphics department. The stage scenery and animation is truly spectacular and must be seen to be believed. On the downside, the sound quality is only average and speech seems distorted. Also, unless Data East is kept completely quiet about them, there's no secret finishing moves that almost every previous Neo Geo fighting game has had either. I urge you to at least try Fighter's History Dynamite. You'll undoubtedly agree that it plays great.